Hello everybody, Sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. And on this channel, Mama reality TV shows, I'm celebrities, kanye nama YouTubers. If it's your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. If you are watching me from Facebook and Twitter, do not forget to press the like button or the follow button on your platform. Okay, so listen, you guys, I have quite a few stories to do here, and of course some of the stories I won't go into in details. I just want to give sort of an update. Okay, it's nice that when we do a story, then when there is an update, we do an update on that story. You guys, I hope everyone is doing good. Am I right in saying it's Friday today? Am I getting it right when I say it's a Friday today? Okay, it's about to be a weekend. Okay, unfortunately, this weekend I do have a funeral to attend, so I won't be having as much fun because it's a little bit of a sad weekend. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here, guys. I actually was thinking, as it hasn't been, I haven't thanked the people that support me when it comes to my lives. I appreciate it so much, you guys, that are always showing up for me here. These lives wouldn't work without you because I wouldn't know whether you like them or not. Okay, those people that get busy in the comment section, I appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's do the updates. Okay, let me greet a few people. Precious Pearl, good morning, good morning. How's the baby? How's the gossip baby? No Fundo Machika. Listen, we've conceived some babies here. No Fundo Machika. Hello, hello, hello. Eslenda baga Gogo Mathambo buhlungu. Hey, buhlungu. And I mean, even though we don't want to say it, okay, we are thinking something happened, okay? It has something to do with his job, and people are saying it. People that are brave enough are saying it. We're going to go through an article that talks about that in the Daily Sun, that people are saying the reason that this happened is because of the job that he is doing for Moja Love. Okay, people are saying Moja Love needs to stop with these crazy shows, that put people's lives in danger. You guys, it looks like the employees of Moja Love are always get into trouble because of the jobs that they do for Moja Love. I hope they pay a lot. Okay, Dr. Tawile, good morning, good morning. It's a Friday. It is. Okay, finally. It is the gossip. Yes, the gossip baby is well. Thank you so much for that update. We need that baby to grow and give us some baby gossip. Okay. So listen, you guys. Yesterday we did a story, Siga Nonsi. Okay, and remember that her Facebook account, which is like the main account she was doing the things on. She was cooking but not really cooking. On where she had over 1.5 million followers on it, or was taken down by Facebook. Of course, she's suspecting that the ladies of the ladies' house. Okay, maybe it's not even the ladies, because sometimes at the ladies' house group, it's even men are there pretending to be women because they want the gossip. So she was suspected, maybe they reported her and all of that. But there were people that are on Facebook, they were saying, listen, Facebook is a little bit stricter now, so it might have nothing to do with her account being reported, you guys. So yesterday, someone sent me this link where she had posted on her other account that she had said she had been restricted on that account for a while. Okay, on Facebook, it's almost like you have to have a backup account because they don't play with their rules. Okay, here on YouTube, yes, the strict part. A lot of us have been able to keep our channels. Okay, so the account Cucumber Pots or Cucumber Pots, because some people are like, it's not cucumber, it's cucumber. It depends how much school fees you paid. At school. Okay, my school fees in high school, I think it was like maybe 75 rand. But I don't remember my mom ever paying the 75 rand. Even with that 75 rand, you could get away with not paying. You could just say, I know, principal, I don't have the money. Okay. So we are the cucumber generation. So the cucumber pot account is open because she did post there and she was saying, I'm trending, Gumnandi. And of course, people posted that they were so happy to see her back, and she was posting with people that are writing articles about her need to spell her name right. It's Nonsi, it's no Nons, I, not Nontsi. Okay, I know some people spell it like that. Okay, so yeah, we give Avanti Ishaka Zabula Pan over she got her account back. Anyway, good for her, you guys. Maybe even that other account, Cooking with Nonsi, she's going to get it back because, of course, you guys, I mean, she said that she's managing all of the accounts under her, like all of her Facebook accounts are under her, so they know if you are administering certain accounts. So if they restrict you in one, they might restrict you in another. Sometimes they restrict you in only one account, so maybe even the other one she's going to get it back. So that's an update, you guys, with Nonsi, and also with the selfie guy, the guy that actually took the life of his a colleague and took a selfie. That guy did appear in court, but then he was supposed to go back because they are supposed to continue with the bail application. So he did abandon his bail application, you guys. He was like, I don't think I want to get out. Okay. It could be, you guys, that he's feeling like his life is not safe. He's safer in prison or in jail than he is outside, you guys, but he's not going to be continuing with the bail application. I think it's a good thing, you guys. I think he knows that he did something really horrible, but I don't know if him abandoning bail is because he is thinking, listen, I deserve the punishment, or it's just him thinking, listen, what I did was horrible. So maybe some people might be out for revenge. So let me just stay here. Okay. It's not going to be easy for them to find me here in prison. So let me stay here. So, guys, he did abandon his bail application. Okay. So, Zoe, Mina was 50 Rand. You are revealing your age right now. You are revealing your age, guys. It's in the education. Education was free before there was even democracy. Okay. So think we're going to see our parents would struggle, with that 50 Rand, with that 70 Rand. They will still struggle with it, okay? But education was almost free. And I guess, you guys, even in most public schools, there are public schools now that are costing us a lot. And you're like, my child is not in a private school, but I'm paying so much. But there are still schools. I think they are called zero fee schools or something like that, that you can take your child to. Okay, so education is free, but not to everybody. It just depends which school you want your child to go to. So let me just monetize my stream. I don't know why I always forget to monetize my stream. Okay. Let me do that. And then we are going to continue, guys. Listen. So which one should I do? Okay, let's do the soccer player that got suspended from the team. Listen, you guys, a lot of the times when somebody is charged with a crime, and as South Africans, sometimes we expect that the person would be fired from their job or let go from their job immediately. People will be asking, why is this guy still playing soccer? But he's being accused of something serious. But obviously, you guys, because we have to wait for the court sometimes to decide if the person is guilty or not. I think this is what this team did, maybe when it comes to Thembinkosi Lorch, to say, listen, we're not going to suspend him from the team until we know what the courts decide. And maybe that's how other companies should do it as well. There are times when you really just have to wait for the decision because you don't know, you never know. Okay. So yes, you guys, so they have suspended him. We're going to find out what's happening with that, you guys. So it says here, Orlando Pirates suspends Thembinkosi Lorch. Remember, you guys, he was found guilty recently, and also he got 5 years suspended sentence, and then he is also supposed to pay a fine of 100,000. Orlando Pirates Football Club has suspended their midfielder Thembinkosi Lorch following his sentencing by the Randburg Magistrate Court on Tuesday. Lorch was found guilty a few months ago for ASing his girlfriend Fundiswa Matitibala in September 2020. Like I said on my other live, you guys, I feel like I respect, I respect Matitibala. Okay, because a lot of the time, especially when it has to do with the celebrities, people will open cases, they will lay charges, and then they will withdraw them. Okay, we don't know what happens behind the scenes. Maybe they pay each other or whatever, and they're like, no, Zugnia, this money, don't go and withdraw the charges, but they always do, which leaves us confused a lot of the times on whether we need to support the people when they are claiming that they have been asked by their partners. Okay, so I commend her, you guys, for continuing, for seeing this case to the end. Okay, so it says here, consistent with Orlando Pirates rules and pledge articulated in the statement the club issued when the legal proceedings commenced, the club is commencing its internal process. Okay, Orlando Pirates Football Club is at all times mindful of its obligation, and as a result of the employer-employee relationship it has with the player. The club also handles the administration of justice in a manner that avoids double jeopardy. So they just make sure that you are not punished twice for the same crime. Okay, where the players would be punished twice for the same offense, the above are consistent with the club's values, without which the club would not function judiciously. Having said that, the club has removed Thembinkosi Lorch from all club activities until December 12th. How? What kind of what kind of suspension is this? Hey, 12 is like, yeah, tomorrow. Orlando Pirates out here playing with us. Okay. Orlando Pirates further said that it is grateful to its sponsors, supporters, and border community for the space that they have provided. They should have said that he will come back in January so that the time looks longer than it actually is, because really in December, it's holidays and all of that. They should have just said, okay, until 2020, or not even give the dates and say until 2024 so that it sounds like they've suspended him for longer. Orlando Pirates said that it is grateful to its sponsors, supporters, and the broader community for the space that they have provided in ensuring the rule of law and the club's value system play out without hindrance. Okay. Lodge could not be reached for comment and he was sentenced to 3 years, wholly suspended. Oh, it was 3. I thought it was 5. Wholly suspended for 5 years. Oh, he got 3 years, but they are suspending it for 5 years. Okay, for AS with intent to cause grievous bodily harm. This emanates from an incident from 3 years ago where the footballer slept and ST and sat on top of the girlfriend. Okay. Anyway, you guys, the rest of it, sorry, the rest of it, you guys, they're just talking about the stuff that we already know, which was the fact that he had received 20,000 rands bail, and then he was ordered to pay 100,000 rands to a non-governmental organization, which they say it will be something that will be against women abuse. Okay. So he will pay 50,000 rands of that money immediately as a lump sum. The others he will pay in installments of 10,000 rands. Okay. So if he has the money, he must just pay all of it so that he can just be done with this situation, you guys. Listen, there are people that felt like the punishment was a little bit light for somebody that did something so serious. I feel like I still do appreciate it, you guys. We are raising boys out here and we want them to know that it's not okay to do that to your partner. So it might not be a lot, but it's something. Okay, it's better than if they just said that he was found not guilty, you guys. And then you guys, they are saying Big Zulu, okay, is going to be fighting somebody. Listen, you guys, for me, Big Zulu looks like those people that look like they can fight, but when it's time to do it, they can't really. And guys, I'm feeling like Big Zulu will disappoint. Okay, sometimes I'm not sure whether we score or we stole. Sometimes you get confused the two, but they say that there's I guess it's a celebrity fight that is going to be involved in. But guys, before we move on to that story, let me let me show you here. It says, okay, before this Big Zulu story, the story that Daily Sun has decided to write here. It says, I'm like, Delisan, was it necessary? Guys, we all know it's a Black Friday today. I'm one of those people that just ignore Black Friday because I don't have money for Black Fridays. Okay. Unless you are going to be putting eggs on a Black Friday deal, then I might come and buy, But Black Friday usually comes a week after I just, I got paid, which I've already done my groceries and stuff. I couldn't be like, okay, let me wait for Black Friday for me to do the grocery for the week, okay? And then the food will run out next week, and then I'll do the grocery again. So it's like, for me, Black Friday, and I'm not one of those people that will end up even taking short-term loan to just go buy things on a Black Friday. But here they're talking about how sex workers are offering no discount on Black Friday. But I'm like, who asked? Who is that person that was like, so on Friday, are we getting a discount from the sex workers? I don't know. I was like, Delistan, I mean, I know there's shortage of content recently, but was this even necessary? Some men will even be expecting to get a discount for Tov. Listen, you guys, there's not discount. The way that I always feel like people that are in adult entertainment in South Africa are cheap. When I hear the prices, I'm like, wait, what? Wait, what? 100 rand around? What the hell? What kind of nonsense is this? Okay. But that's what they've written in the article. I thought it was just funny. But let's move on to the big Zulu story, you guys, and here we're going to see what is this fight. Okay, I hope they're not going to be doing the funny business like the Ranaka sister and the Zoto Wabantu. Okay, because I hope it's going to be a real fight with them. So it says here, big Zulu and businessmen set to exchange blows. It's a story by Chablani Langa. Okay, here's big Zulu, and here's the guy. Guys, listen, I wanna say I'm on big Zulu side, but looking at this picture, I don't think I wanna put my money on big Zulu. He is big, but he looks scared here. Okay, rapper Big Zulu and a well-known businessman, Pumlani Njilo. I'm just wondering, is he related to the other Njilo? The other Angela that we're always talking about are gearing up for a boxing showdown. The two will go ahead at Olive Convention Center in Durban on Saturday, the 9th of December. Listen, there's a lot of things happening on the 9th of December, okay? Lorch will be getting freed from the suspension. There's also this fight. Big Zulu, who recently secured her first knockout against Brian Dings in April, plans to assess Pumlani's strategy in the first round and aims to knock him out in the second round. During the first round, I will be looking at his plans and what he has to do. In the second round, I will take action and knock him down. But the thing is, you're telling him even your strategy, okay? Isn't it supposed to be a secret, Big Zulu? As a person who's moving too much and who is fast, I need to see his game first. My fans know that I'm going to win. I'm not the one who easily loses on something. I know what I will face during the fight. Does he fight a lot, you guys? You see a fight, okay? Big Zulu admitted that there were challenges in his training due to his frequent performances, but he's determined to maintain discipline and recover from a shoulder injury he sustained in his last fight. Oh, okay, he has an injury. On the other hand, Pumlani Jilo, 30-year-old CEO of Induduzo Base Pork Funerals, said because people bought tickets, he would knock Big Zulu out. Okay, listen, this Jilo might actually be related to the other Njilo, to Zuzo Njilo, because the Njilo family. Okay, so maybe it's a brother. Okay, it's possible that it's a brother. He said Big Zulu is a big guy and he has power, but he has no stamina because he eats too much meat. Like Usu and Intogo is in Kaba. I don't see him even finishing the first round. He must try to knock me out in the first round. And if he fails, he must forget. There will be no punch that would land on me because I'm too quick for him and fitter than him, Pumlani said. Okay. I sort of kind of want to watch this fight, but I know I'll forget about it on the day and then hear about it later on if you won or not. So that's what is going to be happening with Big Zulu. I don't know, you guys, who do you think is going to to win here. Okay. Zoe says GPH is a serious crime. It is a serious crime. It's a very serious crime, you guys. And we don't see a lot of people going to trial to a point where they are, they get actually the punishment. And when it comes, it's usually not a very like big one. Okay. So, but I guess that we have to take whatever wins that we can get with that. Okay. If the one person is, sentenced, then yeah, found guilty and sentenced, yeah, it's a win. Okay, yes, then Jilos are brothers. Oh, okay. Maybe the other Jilo will be there if he's not in prison, because he seems to be getting arrested every weekend. Guys, why are they not rescuing their brother? Okay, rescue your brother. Yes, Upside is looking for him. There's people looking for him in the Eastern Cape, all everywhere. Okay, they want him. Anyway, you guys, so let's talk about what people are saying when it comes to Gogo Mathambo, because of course, you guys, people are feeling like him doing the show is the reason that he lost his life. I cannot even say that they are wrong, you guys, especially with the reports saying that it was after a short illness. Okay. So here's the argument here, you guys. People are saying, if people are right by saying that Gogo Mathambo was targeted by the other or bewitched by the other, or the fake gobelas that he was exposing on the show, then that means that the fake gobelas are not really fake, because if they were not if they were fake, they wouldn't be able to hlanganisa makata to actually do the things. But the fact that they can do that, if we are saying that's what happened to him, then it means that those people were not really fake. And I thought, they kind of do have a point, but they could still get the makata from someone else and not be the ones that actually hlanganisa the makata. The show Fake Gorilla killed Gogo Mathambo. Listen, I do hope that the Moja Love is going to do the right thing as far as his send off and all of that is concerned, and also as far as taking care of his family after his departure. The family of a popular TV presenter, Gogo Mathambo, claims that the show he hosted is the reason he passed away. His HR manager, Sbusiso Mabena, told Daily Sun that Gogo Mathambo's real name was Sandile Shezi, who was 38. He passed away on Sunday, the 19th of November, after a short illness. Gogo Mathambo's family is convinced that the sickness and passing were orchestrated by the alleged fake Gobelas and Izangoma that he exposed on the show that airs on Moja Love every Sunday. Guys, but if they did they have to really take his life? Like, they could have. Awukho umuthi ongawuhlanganisa so that a person just decides to quit their job instead of taking their lives, You could have just hlanganisa something so he feels like, you know what, I really don't want to work for Moja Love anymore, and then quit the job, and then he can get the other job. He can still be there for his family. Gogo Mathambo's family is convinced that the sickness was orchestrated by alleged fake Gobelas and Izangoma that he exposed on the show that airs on Moja Love every Sunday. Gogo Mathambo fell sick on Saturday, 18th November. He was in Witsbank at his house and wasn't feeling well. Since he didn't feel well, he went to Nelspruit to visit his Gogo. When he got there, he told her he had flu. When Gogo said he should go to the doctor, he refused and said the flu is a spiritual thing. He knew it wasn't a type of flu that required a doctor. On Monday, 20th of November, at about 4 a.m., Gogo found that he had passed away. Sbusiso and Gogo Mathambo had a lot of enemies because of fake Gobela. When he started his show, he said he knew that TV show would create enemies and bring threats from the other song, Izangoma. And that happened. He got threats, others verbally and others via messages. They told him that the show would not end well. Some told him he will die soon and that he won't last in the industry. Someone even told him when he would die. It's not a coincidence that they threatened him and he died soon after that. Apparently, the Izangoma have a WhatsApp group where they talked about him. I, Sbusiso Mapena, am saying, Fekobela, Kate, Gogo Mathambo, he said, listen, you guys, we have so many problems in South Africa. If Sangomas really can form WhatsApp groups and, do something so evil, they could help us out here, just put something together. We need more electricity in South Africa. We need more water. There's people without homes, okay? There's a lot of problems, okay? The price of petrol, for an example, okay? And I'm passionate about my eggs, the price of eggs. There's so many problems that they can solve for us if really they have those powers. Okay, why are they meeting to perform evil? I don't get it, you guys. There's so many other things that they could do with those powers. Okay, so it says here, his family said that it wasn't fair that he passed away because of the show. We don't think he deserves the hate because he did not point out the fake Gobelas himself. Complaints came to him through viewers of the show. The only thing he did was to go there with the cameras. Our hearts are painful. We don't wish this to happen to someone else's child. He didn't stop even after the threats. He continued because he was passionate about helping people. He wanted to expose the evil people who were scamming others. Gogo Mathambo was also a content contributor at Emalahleni FM for their Thursday show, Mthonjeni Wempilo, between 9 a.m. and noon. The station's manager, Isaac Mampane, said Gogo Mathambo is irreplaceable. We are sad of about his passing. We even asked that we hold memorial service for him on air. We loved his work. He taught our community a lot about African spirituality. We won't even try to replace him because we believe there's no one like him. We will just bring guests in his place. His passing was announced by Moja Love on Tuesday, the 21st of November. The channel says Gogo Mathambo's passing was a loss to them, as they described him as talented and passionate about making a difference in the community. He will be buried on Saturday, the 25th of November in KwaNdebele, Mpumalanga. Siaya TV channel spokeswoman Nonzokazi Silete said they cannot comment on the claims that the show is the reason for Gogo Mathambo's passing. All queries relating to his passing should be directed to his family. As a channel, we are sad to lose a gifted presenter like him. May his soul rest in peace, you guys. Of course, I do feel like they are onto something here, but is it going to help anybody that they're claiming that the other Sangomas are responsible? Maybe not, you guys. Maybe not. Okay, so it's unfortunate that it's, even if it's confirmed that they did that, it's still not going to bring him back. Mpo Laura is here. Hey, Mpo, I haven't seen you around here in a while. It says here, the Blue Clinic with Dr. Sabula, guys, he traveled to a malaria area and had fever. To me, that sounds more logical than Umoti. Yeah, I guess, Dr. Tabil, because it's a possibility. It really is. Okay, it really is. But what's a malaria area? Okay, which one is the malaria area where he visited his grandmother? That's possible, you guys. Sometimes we forget that sometimes it's your time, sometimes it's really just natural causes. Nolutano Masondo, Sanbanane, hi Nolutano. So we Gogo's Koteni must take over the fake Gobela show. Skoteni Omaweni, yes. So we must see. Listen, you guys, yeah, I don't know if they will continue with the show, but it does feel like a lot of the times it does feel like with Moja Love, it's money first. So they're probably not gonna go. This show was only good because of Gogo Mathambo. Let's leave it alone. They'll probably maybe find someone else to present the show. So listen, you guys, let's do this other story here. I don't know if it's intentional on what's her name? Sonia Mbele to be in the media so much recently for different things. But it just seems like she is in the media a lot. Okay, so something has happened to her where she got injured, and we're just going to find out what that is. She is in the media a lot recently, you guys. So it says here, Sonia Mbele breaks her leg in a freak accident at home. I don't know, you guys, if you are a celebrity, like everything that happens to you, is it people that find out about it, or are people sharing too much? It's like you break a nail, we will see it in the newspapers. Okay. Sonia Mbele breaks a leg after a freak accident at home. This is a story by Theo Nyaba. It doesn't rain but pours for a well-known producer and entrepreneur, Sonia Mbele, who recently suffered an injury at home. She fell and hurt her toe and broke her leg. Speaking to the Moja, Mbele said she was forced to close her office early because she cannot walk. I am at home for the rest of the year. Sonia says that she slipped and fell down at the stairs, resulting in her breaking her leg. I'm still in pain, but I will be fine. So it sounds like she's the one talking about this injury. This comes shortly after she was attacked at an market restaurant in Senton. I do wonder what's happening with that case, because she was threatening to lay charges. A source close to the situation says Sonia is drained because a lot has happened to her this year. She has had a year long and full of drama at the source. She faced tax wars with SARS, and the dates, you guys, for SARS, she paid that off, and was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease a few months ago after spending 2 weeks in hospital. The actress told the Moja that she is currently taking treatment. She said the disease has affected her in many ways, both physically and emotionally, and that she has had to change her diet and eating habits. Okay, we already know about that. Okay, so anyway, you guys, it looks like Sonia Mbele fell and broke her leg. Okay, so she will be spending her December healing from that situation. Okay, so maybe while she's at home healing, she can come up with better ideas for Real Housewives of Johannesburg. Because what is that she gave to us in season 3? What the hell was that, Sonia? Okay, so while you are in bed healing, we wish you a quick recovery, but it mustn't be so quick that you don't end up coming up with good ideas for Real Housewives, because we want something better. Okay, you did kind of give us nonsense this season. I'm just saying, I love you, but you did give us, Mahlipi of Real Houses of Johannesburg this season. But we wish you quick recovery. Depending on the Quantal 1 schools are no school fees, and some schools in Quantal 2, then abo Quantal 4 are expensive, but ngama public schools. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, like Quantal wine you can't find in certain places. Okay, basemakhaya basically. So if you want your child to go to those schools, because some of those schools are really good, if you want your child to go to that schools, then you have to be residing in those areas. Some of the areas that people live in, you are forced to end up with number 4 or 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, because you're not gonna find number 1 in certain areas. So yeah, thank you for sharing that information. Okay, I think during our time, guys, all the schools were quantum wine, and then there was private school. I feel like if the school was expensive, it was 500 rand or something. Anyway, you guys, so that's what's happening with Sonia Mbele. And then there's a story, Sandile Shezi. Okay, the guy that was supposed to be our youngest millionaire in South Africa. There was a time where we thought this guy was like our youngest millionaire, but it turned out that he was allegedly just one of the scammers. Okay, I always say, you guys, that I do know that some people do forex trading, and they make like legit, they make money that is in a legal way and all of that. But I can't help it, you guys. Every time I hear forex trade or forex trader, I think scam. I think scammer. Okay, if you tell me you're a forex trader, I just think you're a scammer. Okay, because there's so many scammers out there. So apparently, him and his wife are going their separate ways. Okay, guys, Sandile just always looks like a 4-year-old. He has a face of a toddler, like a 4-year-old, 6-year-old kind of a situation. He's not growing. Okay, or at least he's not looking like he's growing. Forex trader Sandile Shezi and his wife go their separate ways. This is a story by Kama Dayile. Sandile handed himself to the police in May and was released on 20K bail. She recently appeared before. So even her, scammer versus scammer here, allegedly. Okay, she recently appeared before the Alexandra Magistrate Court on charges of fraud and money laundering. Sandile Kize, the wife of the alleged forex trader Sandile Shezi. Slindile, why am I saying Sandile? Slindile Mkize, the wife of an alleged forex fraudster. Sandile, but guys, is it still alleged that he's a scammer? Okay, so Slindle was arrested 2 weeks ago and released on 50,000 rands bail. Guys, so is she a scammer too? What a perfect match. The Hawks spokesperson, Captain Tlangelani Ricoto, said that Sandile and his wife are being investigated for crimes relating to an investment scheme where he and Slindile allegedly defrauded an investor of 600,000 rands in 20. Guys, I thought that every time they would report on things going on with Sandile Shezi, I would be feeling sorry for the wife because I thought that she thought her husband was a legit businessman. But if she's involved in the dealings, it means that she is a fraudster herself, allegedly. Okay. So I no longer feel sorry for her. The Hawk spokesperson, Captain, said that Sandile and his wife are being investigated for crimes relating to an investment scheme where he and Slindile allegedly defrauded investor of 600,000 rands in 2021. On the 8th of May, Sandile handed himself over to the police and made his first court appearance on the 9th of May before Alexandra Magistrate Court and was granted 20,000 rands bail. Sandile has since opened a political party. Sandile opened a political party. Who's going to be voting for that political party? What is it called? Scamming 101. Guys, it's called Vuganma Africa, yeah, because Africans used to wake up and be alert when it comes to these scammers. That's actually an appropriate name. In a statement seen by Zimoja, Slindile states that she would like to place in public record that she's no longer in a relationship with Sandile. Aibo. Sasikuphi nishelana no-two susiplayisela on public records ukuthi umdolo wakho uphelile. Sasikuphi, okay? Okay. Mr. Shezi and I have been amicably separated for a while and have agreed to co-parent our child while carrying on with our lives individually, Slindile says. My involvement in Mr. Shezi's business ventures has consistently been supportive in nature, as one would expect of a spouse. But you can support your spouse, but you don't have to support them when they are scamming people. That's when you are like, no, I'm not doing it. Slindile states that she did not participate in any of his business ventures. It is imperative to clarify that there is a criminal case before our court, and given that the matter is still under judicial consideration, any facts relating to the matter will be ventilated in the relevant form. Slindile adds that she strongly believes in the legal system. Furthermore, I am committed to the lawful resolution of the matter. In closing, she adds that she has faith in the adjudication process and as such will not mar the current process with the undue and frankly unnecessary commentary regarding the process at hand. Okay. I think she's trying to separate herself because, of course, there's troubles in the marriage. But when the money was, running in, coming in, and the life was soft, she wasn't making any public announcements and making it clear that she wasn't part of his businesses. Okay. She very much wanted to appear as being part of the business. Okay. If she's being also getting into trouble, it means that she participated somewhat. Okay. Milano, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, 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 Judicious. Masuku said, what Lorch did was uncalled for. However, they always said that we need to allow the law to roll. Yes, we have no choice. And Lorch went through all the legal administration processes. If the law decided to be lenient, I can exactly, you guys. What else can you do? What else can you do? It's the law failing the people. Pirates is right with not double punishing. Yeah, you guys. But I just wish they give him like 6 months or something. You know, the 1 month. It's not even 1 month. It's 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? Yeah, I think it's just 2 weeks. But anyway, you guys, they thought that is what was appropriate in this situation. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. I think I covered all of the stories. Yeah, I think I did all of the stories. We did well this morning. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. I'll see if I can do a 3 o'clock live today. Evening lives, you guys, definitely not. I won't be able to do it today because I do have to attend to the things of the funeral for tomorrow. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Everybody that was here: Precious Pearl, Nomfundo, Zoe, Dr. Tabile, Judicious, Zoe, and Paul, Laura, Noltando, Milano. If I skip your name, it's not intentional, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please, you guys, don't forget to like the stream before Nipume Guyona. Also share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ginitanda kakolo.